Hey everybody, my name is Feraphic. How are y'all doing? Y'all? I must be southern today. Anyways, if you hear any weird noises, it might be a lawnmower. Nothing I can do about that, although I do apologize. But anyways, this is World of Tanks, and I'm in my M103 American Tier 9 heavy tank. This tank is not fully upgraded. I do have the top gun, turret, and suspension. However, the engine and radio are stock. I'm in a tier 10 game on mines. It's a standard battle. This was back in, I believe, 8.5. So there was no encounter on this map back then. But anyways, this is my first Radly-Walters game, and it was probably the 12th game I played in this tank, actually. I probably don't deserve the Radly-Walters in this game. A lot of bad plays by me, but it was my first Radly-Walters, so I figured why not still show it anyways. So, most of the team pushes onto the west flank, and it's just me and an E100 on the east flank guarding the city. I'm just popping out to take shots at the enemy tanks that are attacking our E100, basically trying to use him as a meat shield so I don't get hit. And he's getting upset that there's just us on this corner. Take a shot at the awful Panther and kill him in one hit, so that's my first kill. I'm trying to see if the E100 is aiming at me, and he definitely is, so I'm just sort of trying to get him to fire at me. But I obviously don't pull far enough out for him to want to take a shot, so... And watch what happens to this IS-3 as soon as he gets in front of the E100. Boom! Ammo racked. Unfortunate for him. But anyways, the E100, the enemy E100 rather, rushes our E100. So I pull back to try and support him. I was going to go in the back of the turret, but I figured if I roll low on my damage hit, that I would have the possibility of setting him on fire if I hit the back of his hull. So now we've more or less won the corner because we have the hill. So I pull forward and around this E100 to get a shot at the IS-7, I believe. Yes, IS-7. We just got swarmed, and that's my third kill. Take a shot at at that T-54E1, but it bounces off his turret. And our 50B and E100 sort of drive into each other there and both die right in the middle of the field, so it's 8-7 now. I completely missed a shot at the back of that IS-8. And I think I could have played this a little better. I'm sitting out in the open. I failed to do damage there. Now I start trying to side scrape against E100 here after taking the killing shot on the T-34. And I was just doing this all kinds of bad, but worked out in the end. I think I take a shot from him here. His outline is getting messed up by the wreckage of the T-71 over there, so I can't really make out what I'm aiming at through the bushes. So I'm just hoping he'll come out. And it looks like he does, and shot goes right in. Now on to their T-54E1. And they still have a AMX 50 Foch, a T-28, and of course the T-54E1. And actually, originally, I thought that 50 Foch was the 155 with the autoloader. So that just makes me even luckier in this replay. Put a shot into the lower plate of the T-54, and I pull back, trying to just give him my turret. Put one into his turret. I'm not really sure where he hits me there. The Lorraine is telling me to pull back. I guess he was planning on giving me supporting fire, but yeah, I should have really thought about what was happening here and rushed the T-54 because he's reloading now, and our artillery is telling me to move in. So I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. So that's what I do. I don't take the shot there because it wouldn't have gone in, I don't think. And now the T-54 is running for his life. I drive into a tree, which slows me down, which is just great. And I do some stupid stuff here. I mean, not killing him isn't the stupid stuff. But basically I drive in front of a T-28 prototype. And then I fail to notice the Foch coming up behind me. So now I'm in the same position the T-54E1 was. Artillery is trying desperately to help me by tracking this guy. And he shoots me right off the back of the turret, I think. There's no hit decal, so I really don't know where he hit me, but it looks like it was off the turret. And then I see he's tracked for like the third time, so I go and finish him off, and that's 7 kills. Now I know that the T-28 is still over there, so I don't really want to sit out here too much if I can help it. So I start to go back around. And I was originally just planning on capping because I figured there was like no way that a T-28 prototype could ever get back in time to reset the cap. But then he got spotted, and I drive forward until I can see him, and I think he stealths, and I take the shot, and he must have gotten hit before I hit him, so I one-shot him. And that's Radly-Walters. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe consider leaving me a like to let me know that I did well, or to dislike if you didn't like the video. It's up to you. I won't judge. If you really like my content, maybe consider subscribing to me. I try to upload at least twice a week. Various games, usually World of Tanks and War Thunder though. And that's all for now, everybody. Take care.